Hiya, welcome to LSB Feaster's radio channel and Travel Corner. Glad you're here. Today we're going to feature famous 56 WFIL in Philadelphia. It was running a country format in 1983 and virtually no one was listening to it. And then there was an FM competitor that started playing country. So FIL had to do something new. FIL was huge in the 1960s and 70s, so management decided, let's play the music we played when we had listeners. So they did it. They called themselves Solid Gold 56 WFIL and cranked up the oldies. Hope you enjoyed. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. And if you like what you hear after you subscribe, smack that bell. You'll get updates whenever we post anything new, which is normally weekdays at 3 o'clock. So if you're ready, going back to 1984 with Joey Reynolds, hosting mornings along with Jeff Collins and Bill Marshall on Golden Oldies 56 WFIL.
When the cold winds blow and the snow starts to fall, there's only one radio station that brings you a complete list of school closings every single hour. And it's not us.
101, 102, 103, 104. Also closed. 105, 106.
While they're doing radio by the numbers, we know you'll come right back around to WFIL for the same heartwarming humor, ice-melting comedy,
Hiya, hiya,
and him. Like you'll hear every day on the AM show. Clear skies or snow on WFIL, your no school closing station.
27, 228, 229, also closed. 230.
Shut up. I have a bone to pick with you. You know, you could have told me about the prime rib or fresh fish off for Charlie.
Rip me in public appearances when I'm not around. That's fine, they could do that. They wish they had jobs like mine, sitting in a chair and getting a back rub from the company owner and figuring out ways to kill cats. Come on.
Yes, it's Trading Places with Jeff Collins.
It's jealousy.
263-8900, 966-3900. Tell us why you'd like to trade places with Jeff Collins. Call us right now.
In the middle of the night, I heard something purr, and goodness gracious, great balls of fur. Outside my door, standing on a mat, was a little tiny malnourished kitty cat. I opened the door, but not very wide, and the little kitten squeezed herself inside, where I had decided I could never be rude. So I gave the little kitty some food. The grateful little pussycat snuggled up close and gave me a small-sized, heartwarming dose of love and affection that made my heart swell until I noticed this faint tuna fish smell. I looked at my shoes and sure enough, yup, the little kitty had decided to throw up. So I threw the little mess in the garbage pail and got even by ripping out the cat's tail. This funky little cat wasn't really sure that it liked being half as big as it was before, but nonetheless, I showed that little louse exactly who would be the man of the house. I thought I made it clear, but unfortunately, that slimy little cat tried to lunge at me. I stopped the cat before it finished its trek and tied its tail in a noose and wrapped it around the cat's neck. The cat came at me with its claws like knives. I thought it was dead, but it had 9 lives. Too bad cats don't have any risk, because I'd slash them and the pussy cat would cease to exist. But for the meantime, it only had 4 paws and 4 matching sets of very sharp claws. So when it tried to scratch me, the price that it paid was a date with the World War II hand grenade. It managed to survive the hand grenade's blow because it had 6 lives down and 3 still to go. But I withdrew 2 from its mortality bank when I dunked the twerp twice inside the fish tank. That stupid cat tried to bite me one last time, so I devised the perfect crime. With its fur wet and its feet still kicking, I took one more crack at giving that cat a licking. I grabbed its hairy throat and held it perfectly still. I gave the ugly kitten a tranquilizer pill. I held the freaking feline by its front right paw and started myself oiling the color chainsaw. I think about what happened next and I start to shatter. The McCullough chainsaw start dead to sputter. Then just before contact it ran out of gas and that little tiny cat started kicking my butt. I'm recovering now, my condition is fair. Last week they moved me out of intensive care. When I get discharged, I'm gonna buy a knife, and so help me, that cat better run for its life. I'll shoot it when I find where it's at, because there's more than one way to skin a cat. But since I'm sitting here like a bump on a log, I think I'll go out and hire me a dog. On second thought, I'll handle this a different way. Someone give me the number of the SPCA.
Yay! We never did give that a name, did we? What do we call it, the cat song?
We're going to call that retired. More pimples in a case of plastic shipping material. Mike tried to do an acne commercial once, and we have a copy of it here.
Hi, this is Mike Schmidt. Oxy 10 will rip those pimples right off your face. Like this. Ah! I'm bleeding.
You see, you get the picture now. WFIL Sports Time, 8:22.
Remember cruising the...
Last time this happened, they beat the hell out of each other, which makes it one step better than the Super Bowl. Because all they do is wimp out. That's a horrible game.
Well, I think they ought to have some wussy Chinese volleyball game at 9 in the morning to get everybody's heart started. Then at noon, we can go into the football mode.
Well, if you want wussy, watch the Super Bowl. I mean, we're talking San Francisco's playing here.
Listen, let me tell you something. First of all, how can anybody have any other sporting event? It's 6:27. Did I hear the word anchovy?
No, you did not.
Oh, I thought they were taking orders to tuna sandwiches. Come on now. It's Friday. Fish day.
Yeah, I know.
I have my hand up. What's a wussy? Jeez.
The word pregnant pause comes to mind, but no.
The Super Bowl takes place on Sunday following the Sixers game on WFIL.
Let's roll back on this whole bit, okay?
Time for the
Is
news.
that okay?
Yeah. The word pregnant pause comes to mind, but no.
Okay, now can we start again?
What's a wussy?
It's the... No.
It's really backwards now. Oh, I love it. It's the Greek connection.
It's 6:28 at WFIL. It's 6:28 at WFIL.
I love it when you do it with your socks on.
It is 6:28 at WFIL. Remember how tough to drive...
Somebody get some new batteries for the newsman.
It's 6:28 at WFIL. Remember how tough the drive to work was in yesterday's snow? PennDOT officials.
Next man through that door runs the ship.
WABC.
Oh, yeah, all these guys trying to take over.
Now an editorial presented by AM Show editorial director, Staff Sergeant Chuck Calhoun, United States Marine Corps retired. Ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Calhoun.
Attention! Yes, sir. Now, it has come to our attention that a veritable plethora of Pennsylvania restaurants are hosting gambling tournaments. Yes, sir. With the help of a loophole in Pennsylvania law, restaurants holding liquor licenses are now allowed to host winner-take-all blackjack and poker contests. I said they're turning Center City into Atlantic City. You leisure-suited, patent leather-booted, blow-all-your-loot, two-armed bandit boneheads.
Leisure-suited, patent leather-booted, blow-all-your-loot, two-armed bandit boneheads, sir.
Now, we, the staff of the AM Show, consider it reprehensible that legislative oversight has left Philadelphia a legal haven for gamblers.
Yes, sir.
Poor men will be lured into losing their money.
Yes, sir.
Poverty-stricken women will be tempted to the blackjack tables.
Yes, sir.
Men, these girls could lose their shirts.
Yes, sir.
On second thought, maybe gambling isn't so bad after all.
Yes, sir.
You're dismissed.
Thank you, sir.
Now hit that jingle.
Famous 56 WFIL.
Oh, yes. Golden Oldies. It's 6:54 now on WFIL, and I got a letter here that Jeff's going to read sometime during the show this morning. Some guy got fired, huh? Has he read my joke?
Yeah.
Is that right? Or told my joke on the air?
Well, that's what you get for stealing, but we'll talk a little bit about him and his absolutely ballsy request in just a little while.
WFIL, mark it down. What was this?
BAL, never mind.
And what is this letter here? It says, please disregard this letterhead. I no longer work at WLQE, but I still have
700 pieces of stationery to use up. I might as well do it now. You see, I had the stationery printed up about 3 weeks before I was fired for using one of your jokes during my afternoon show. You probably remember it. I guess some of my humor goes over some of your heads.
Yeah,
Huh?
both of mine.
It reminds me of when I first came here. I remember, this is the joke, I remember on my first flight, the pilot said, "We're now about to land in Atlantic City. Please set your watch back 100 years. Now, you used that.
I said that about Philly.
Right. Now, he says,
That was your first joke on the air in Philly.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
now this guy says, my ex-boss didn't see the humor humor in that one. It's all your fault, Joey. Because of you, I'll probably wind up working at a 1-kilowatt daytimer for the next 5 years, a country kilowatt daytimer. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? It's all your fault. Joey Reynolds, the job wrecker. Joey Reynolds, the career derailer. There's only one way to mend things up for me and my dog Hoover. However, the dog that's slowly dying for lack of food because his master lost his job because he used a Joey Reynolds joke on the air. The way to barely help make up to me would be to have my soon-to-lost house the place to do your breakfast wish show.
Well, he's articulate, too.
The problem is this guy can't communicate in English. Now, I'd fire him for that. You'll recognize the house because there will be a tow truck out front repossessing my new Pontiac Bonneville. Well, if he's driving a Bonneville.
Yeah,
I mean, you know.
He probably has a nose like a front.
All because I used one of Joey Reynolds' jokes. Please let me know of your intentions soon so I can be sure to have some furniture left in the house. I will go to the local church and beg for a few dollars to buy some coffee and donuts for the gang if he wants. Sincerely, Bill Kane. P.S. Pray for me, for Hoover, for my house, for my Pontiac Bonneville, for my furniture, for your donuts and coffee. For Harvey's ratings?
Yeah, pray for Harvey's ratings.
All right.
Is there an address on that?
Yeah, it's right here. Why, you want to go there? McKee City, New Jersey.
No. We just have to nail him for the royalties for using your joke.
Yeah, that's true. You should never have used that joke without permission. You know, after all, this program, you need approval from the baseball commissioner in order to rerun any of this show. Okay, we're going to do sports? No, we did that. We're going to do news?
We're going to do record.
We're going to do what? A record?
Record.
No,
Point
forget
to
it.
me.
Skip a record.
Point to me.
All right.
You know, I never saw that cat again, but I bet he's eating well.
Sam, the Arco Man, I think underneath that chainsaw somewhere is the Arco Go Patrol. Saw him again. The mamas and papas, if Mama Cass had given half her sandwich to Karen Carpenter, they both would be alive today. 8:36. That's a zany joke, isn't it, zany?
Zany. There's that word again.
Welcome to Joke Along with Joey.
On WFIL, the police station in Philadelphia.
The following is an AM show public service announcement.
If you've ever had an emergency, you know a couple of lost seconds can mean the difference between life and death. So Delaware Valley Police Departments are proud to announce a new emergency phone number to call if you need the police. Look in your local phone book under Dunkin' Donuts.
Hi, Dunkin' Donuts. Can we help you?
Yeah, our house was robbed. Our Dunkin' Donuts dispatchers will quickly get word to police.
All right, you guys, heads out of the coffee. We got a B&E at Market. Proceed with caution.
Officers will quickly be on their way.
Marie, can I have a couple of cream fills and a regular coffee before we head out?
Remember, if you ever need police, don't waste valuable time. Call your nearest Dunkin' Donuts.
We have played that on the air. We produced that. And we, of course, have taken awards like the Fraternal Order Police Award last week.
And I've taken 6 beatings.
Yeah, he has. And we had Jeff handcuffed to the console one day. And we've had the police from Gloucester here.
Cops don't like that. There are captains in Jersey, or like chief. What do you call the guy, the honcho? The kahuna of the force, chief?
Yeah, the commissioner.
Chiefs have banned them from sitting down at Dunkin' Donuts since we put that on, and they're real upset. So now I'm going to get it again.
We had the Deptford Township Police here. So we had a lot of cop involvement on the show, and there's an inter-officer memo going around that says you must listen to WFIL or not report in today. I mean, you lose pay if you don't listen to our radio reports. And we'd love having the cops. I mean, who wouldn't want to have the guys with the white hats? But we...
Out of the blue.
You know, this damn format almost made this station bankrupt.
I know it, but he killed it. That one note that he hits.
Country music, my God.
Bring back the kitty. Chains off. Explode. Yet the Inquirer says you get a 3. You see that in the paper today? It says that if you play country music, you can get a 3, and they're going to put up a tower and be even more far-reaching with this junk.
Catch.
Oh, God. Tell you, boy. That's a real downer, isn't it, to play that kind of music, country music? I mean, I wouldn't want to be
conflict of interest. I'm not saying a word.
I think his wife works there. 7:05 on FIL. Hi, Lorraine.
Hello, Joey.
Stand by. I got something I want to play for you this morning. I want all you guys to listen to this, all right? They roasted me a couple of years ago. And when I say they, I found an old tape. Harvey Holiday and Matty Singer. They did this in L.A., but they took the people from Philadelphia who knew me. And I discovered this tape about a week ago. It was in my storage bin, in the has-been. So I took the tape out, listened to it, and I decided that this would be fun to hear. This is Matty Singer, the world's oldest promotion man. You've heard of Matty Singer, the Humdinger. He's been on every station in town. He's about 112 years old today. And Harvey Holliday, who just joined us, is also on this tape. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
I'm glad you said sure. Here it is.
Rock and roll music turned radio into the record business. The music became the main source of communication. How is it possible, then, that at the height of the rock radio era, Joey Reynolds was able to rise above the ear-shattering music and gain such a famous reputation as America's #1 personality? Well, we contacted a 29-year veteran of the record business, the #1 record promo man in Philadelphia, Matty Humdinger Singer.
Can I start talking? Fuck Joey Reynolds. His part? Turn. He is one of the greatest radio personalities in America. But I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. Not that I give a shit.
Oh, my goodness. That was the wrong tape. It's 707. I think we got the wrong tape on there, folks. Not the one we designed, honestly. Somebody played that by mistake. Oh, well.
Let's do a station ID real quick.
It really isn't the right tape. Happy Valentine's Day,
You're going to have to
folks.
get a better excuse up than that to pacify me at this point.
That is the wrong tape. I think I have a rash. It's the first time it's ever happened to me in my life.
Could somebody erase this for
Probably the
us?
last. Let's go back. This is Thursday, February 14th. I can't believe that happened. Thursday, February 14th, 1985. We should have previewed it.
Joey.
Yes.
It's been nice working with you.
I know.
Give me a
It's
call
wonderful.
from Buffalo.
I will. Oh, God. Well, let's get right into the horoscopes, Frank. Let's go to Cancer immediately and see what the next market
See,
is.
nobody in Philadelphia is going to believe that you didn't know what was
I
coming.
didn't? How would I know that? I didn't plan that. Here it is, Moonchild. There are new career financial connections that can lead to greener pastures. Oh, God. All-time favorite country record.
My favorite all-time country record?
Yeah. I know these are the hard ones.
I really don't know. You know, I mean, I can't even talk serious to you anyway, so why should I answer that?
Larry, be serious now. Do you like this junk?
Yeah.
Okay. You really like this music?
Do you like yours?
No.
Well, does it pay our bills?
Yes.
Well, okay then. I mean, you have to take it with a grain of salt.
Did you start, when you first started in radio, did you play country music?
Of course not. You know where I grew up. I grew up in Detroit listening to you.
All right, hold the bio.
Wait a minute, he's making me old again.
No, seriously, I did. As you well know, I grew up in Detroit listening to you on WXYZ.
I influenced you?
Yeah, absolutely you influenced
and
me.
this is what you've become?
Huh?
This is what you've become?
This is what I've become.
All right, that's a new liner.
Playing rock and roll.
Listen to Larry Coates' Hero on WFIL.
No, wait a minute. Let Larry talk.
I'm sorry.
I asked Larry to be on the air. You let him talk. Now, don't step on him.
I'm sorry.
Because he'll go over and step on your wife after he's through. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, right?
That's right.
I'm sorry, Larry.
That's right.
Now, Larry, I have a question, and only I can ask this because I'm impartial.
Okay, and I probably have an answer.
I'm not in their family, but you're the program director over there, right?
Yeah.
And you've done a heck of a good job. Congratulations. A nice hand for Larry. He really has. Took a dead station and made it alive. They're making money, and it's on FM. It used to be Wi-Fi. Now it's something. Nice hand for Larry again. Right, Larry?
Thank you.
Now, why are you battering Jeff's wife?
Well, I have nothing better to do, and because the station's going so well, I get bored.
It's okay, I do too.
Nice hand. I have another question I want to ask you. Why wasn't she in this article in the Inquirer?
I don't know.
I mean, you don't give anybody any credit. You take all the bows yourself.
I didn't even do the interview that much myself.
Yeah, well, you were...
General Moron did it.
Now, what's her name? What's Jeff's wife's name? Mrs. Collins, right?
Preston, Gina.
From now on to you, it's Mrs. Collins. All right? Mrs. Collins.
Absolutely. Hang on a second, will you?
Yeah, it's the wife of Ira.
Hang on a minute.
All right. Are we going to put us on the air? He'll never put us on his station, see, because
We're on terminal hold on another radio station.
This would help us. See, they don't want to help us. They want to help themselves. Everybody wants to exploit us.
Hey, let's do something they can't do.
What?
Rap sports.
Hey, yeah, they can't. Maybe he's going to put us on, though.
I'll say it real loud so they can hear it over the phone over there. Quadruple our ratings instantly.
10 minutes till 9 on WFIL. FIL.
AM. John McEnroe hit the court last night and gave the referee one hell of a fright as he belittled the ref in a way that was sad, accusing the ref of having sex with his dad. But in the course of winning, that wasn't enough. After that, McEnroe decided to get tough. You should have seen that referee fume when Mac talked about his habits in the bathroom. Then McEnroe decided that he would tempt fate. He accused the official of attempting to mate with his mother and engaging in unusual acts involving two men, one laying on his back. The referee could have taken McEnroe to court, but somehow he decided that he'd be a good sport. And just to prove that good guys finish last, McEnroe kicked his opponent's butt.
See, that wouldn't say that.
Clothing warehouses, famous for smashing other stores' prices on better quality clothing, now smashes their own prices in a giant January clear-away sale. Come into any Adams, Feasterville, 317 East Street Road. That's Adams. Plenty of free parking at all locations.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't
Adams.
have... Thank you. I don't know. Stop the music.
Yeah.
I don't have... The rap is not in the room, Joey, so if you would kindly supply the first line, I would try to supply
try to
the
rhyme
second.
this. This is National Kraut and Frankfurter Week.
What the hell does that have to do with the sponsorship they're paying for?
I figured I'd come out of the blue here. Adams Warehouse on the pier. Remember, they designed these things.
You always do this to me. It always ends up this way. Go ahead again.
All right, keep your eye on the ball. You can rhyme that, can't you?
Go back to the first one. I was back there.
All right, Adams?
Yeah.
Adams located on the pier.
The owner of the establishment is not queer.
Always the cheap shot.
Quality and prices that you'll hold dear.
Quality and prices that you'll hold dear. I'm sorry, it's my thought pattern.
Twit. The end of the commercial is very near. Thank you.
This is Paul Pepe reporting to you from Snow Information Headquarters at Hunter Mountain Ski Bowl.
I guess we're going to go back to country music. It's 9:05 on WFIL. Got Larry on the air here?
Yeah, it's real cute. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we're on each other's stations.
Okay, all right, you're on mine and I'm on yours.
All right, now Larry is at 98.9. No. No, wait a minute. Larry. No, Larry is at what? Get me all confused. 98.6.
You guys are on the CB band?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I was listening to a shortwave game, cricket game, in the islands when I was in Cancun. They sound better than us. They're playing these cylinders. No, you know, we're at 56.5 or something, aren't we?
Listen, you guys got 2 Dixie cups and a piece of string. What do you expect?
Well, that's our news department. Larry, we want to congratulate you on our station for the great ratings. And
Thank you very much.
I mean, I want to be serious for a minute because I don't want people to think that I'm a total jerk. You know, I'm just a partial jerk.
Okay.
But you are a very, very lucky man, for one thing, because you found a few listeners who happen to have those things that get you ratings. We can't talk about them. And but also, we think that you've done a heck of a job, and we want to congratulate you because you've done something that we weren't able to do when FIL was country.
Well, thank you very much.
And that's to get...
I sure appreciate it.
You got big ratings. So let's have a nice applause for Larry. You know, we're all in the same business, and you know, I'll eventually work for you.
Absolutely.
Because of the way the worm turns.
It may be probably the beginning of the week.
Yeah, well, the worm is the guy who runs this place.
Well, you're worm for our moron.
Well, how about a mongoose for a snake? Boy, are we both going to be out on the streets.
Yeah, well, you see the general moron over here, he's in the island somewhere.
Well, thank God. I'm glad that he's over there. Where, Queens?
I don't know.
That's one of the Long Island?
He could be. Took a single-engine plane wherever it was.
Golden Oldies, 56 WFIL. A girl like her only comes along about once a week. A 17-year-old starlet willing to take her shirt off in front of a movie camera.
Check out these hush puppies.
Phoebe Mates gives it all she's got in another teenage marijuana and mammary gland production. Columbia Pictures presents Fast Times at Porky's High. Young girls take their shirts off at the slightest provocation. Forget the plot. There is none.
Let's do homework.
Okay, but why don't you take your shirt off?
No problem.
Fast Times at Porky's High.
Want to take a shower?
Rated V for... Filmed in 36D stereo. Fast Times at Porky's High.
Want to get high?
Nah, but why don't you take your shirt off?
No problem.
Don't sit on your front porch after school. Come see some of Hollywood's best front porches in Fast Times at Porky's High.
How do you like them?
However I can get them. Fast Times at Porky's High.
Yeah!
It's like Saturday Night Live.
WFIL!
We're going to go into reruns with this show, aren't we? The kid was right. 18 is our temperature at WFIL. I did some new things. Yesterday I went out on the streets, and I had a choice parking place. I found one. Radio Aerobics continues at 6:32 in the morning. This is Joey Reynolds.
Hey, it's 18 degrees on WFIL. How'd you like it if I sound like this? That kid that complained that he hears the same jokes over and over again. How'd you like a real puker? You got it here at CAUFM. All the hits by all means all the time. This is the first of 73 in a row. It's a free ride, you geeky-faced little twerp. We're going to be playing something you never heard before. We got Prince going down on his mother. Hey, here it comes now, and it's got a little twang in the back of the...
God. Format police.
Aerobics class will never be the same.
Don't ever do that again. Oh. It just makes you sick. Here's a highly creative show like this. What are you doing? Stop that. Jane Fondle.
Now, crouch.
Put your hands over here.
And nice.
I believe. Oh, God, I believe. Oh.
It happens once a year. And when I could see again, that spaceship and the McCormick's cat was gone. You know, I never saw that cat again.
Come here, kitty.
But I bet he's eating well.
Come on up a minute.
WFIL.
Yeah.
Try to start the car this morning. Chaka, chaka, chaka Khan. Chaka, chaka, chaka Khan. Chaka Khan, chaka Khan. Chaka Khan.
To Joey R.
Oh, wait.
To Joey R.
Oh, it's 7:38 in the morning. WFIL. 7:30 in the AM.
To Joey R.
I get shivers.
To Joey R.
My conscience.
To Joey R.
The real me, the very pit of my soul, is calling me.
Joey R.
Says Catherine Hepburn.
To Joey R.
I love Michael Jackson.
To Joey R. Let me rock it,
Right
Joey
down
R.
to his glove.
Let me rock it, that's all I want to do, Joey R. Let me rock it, Joey R. Let me rock it, need to feel for you. Joey R, why don't you tell me what you want to do? Do you feel for me the way I feel for you? Joey R, let me tell you what I want to do. I want to love you, want to hold you, want to squeeze you too. I want to take you in my arms, want to fill you with my charm, Joey. Because you know that I'm the one to keep you warm, Joey. I won't do this again no matter how you coax, because everyone's complaining that we're using old jokes.
My conscience calling her. 20 till 8. Hi. It's WFIL, America's only radio station.
WFIL News, now more Joey Reynolds on Golden Oldies 56, WFIL.
Hi, this is Jay Myers, Program Director of WFIL.
It's here at last, Cattle King.
When you're looking for a different place to have a special meal.
Cattle King is the fast food hamburger restaurant for vegetarians. If you refuse to eat meat because you hate the thought of murdering defenseless animals, we've got the burger stop for you.
There's so much more for you. A family place, fresh cooked taste. Come on in, you'll be back again.
You'll love the speed and convenience of Cattle King, and you'll be able to eat hearty without any qualms. That's because at Cattle King, we use only meat from animals that died of natural causes. Sink your teeth into a delicious quarter-pound burger made from the remains of a steer that died of tuberculosis. How about a nice change of pace? Try our new BDBLT, featuring bacon from a pig that succumbed to syphilis. And you'll have peace of mind knowing about our patented sterilization process that kills almost 87% of the germs and bacteria usually found in syphilitic pork. Cattle King, drop over and see us sometime.
Hot Bits! WFIL.
That's a funny one there.
Thank you, Mary Wells. It's 8:26, time for the news with Jeff Collins.
Thank you, Joey. It's 8:27 at WFIL. Judge Joseph McCabe has raised the eyebrow.
I want to hear from some ladies who are into Prince. We haven't heard from one lady into Prince today. Hi, who's this?
Hi, Jerry. This is Barbara Salute.
Hi, Barbara. Where are you?
I'm in West Philly.
Okay.
I never listen to your show because I know you're always cutting up Elvis Presley, but my husband thinks you're the greatest thing since Salem cigarettes. So every radio in the house, I can't move past WFIL, so I'm listening to you today, and I really think you're funny.
Oh, well, thank you. We don't cut up Elvis Presley.
Oh, but the couple times that I did have
It's Elvis being cut up.
Oh, my God.
I know. Hiya.
Hi.
Lots of them.
Forget
And this lady from Easy 101.
I don't care.
What, you don't care?
I'm mad.
Why?
Real mad.
Why?
That telephone call we just got.
What did we get? What telephone call?
From Dina the intern.
Dina the intern. Well, come on, get up to the microphone. Tell us, Jeff. I mean, this is the second day of pouting now. Yesterday you pouted because of the commercial
pouting.
products.
I'm pouting. I'm mad and trying to control myself.
Why are you mad?
That wimp. That.
Wait, which one? There's a list here.
Well, see, the problem is all these four-letter words getting caught on the tip of my tongue.
Don't do that, please. It's Sexual on your Wednesday. Wait till tomorrow.
We're not on delay.
Yeah.
The gentleman who hosts the morning program on Hot Hits Radio here in
Varsky.
Philadelphia.
Oh, you mean Warm Hits?
Don't even mention that name.
Lukewarm.
Actually went on the radio